Pandas! Good morning, my pandas. Sorry for the late start. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. I'm here. I'm here. Do not fret. We are alive and well, pandas. Crimson Demon, good morning. Speedy Boy, good morning. YL, good morning. Watch now. He'll open the stream and he'll be up $3 trillion and not proceed to do a giveaway. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. If I could have kept all that 20K I made, I would have definitely done a giveaway. But we all know about the Apex consistency rules. And that money is might as well. It's like the money's pointless to make that much money because you can't get it. I mean, you can, but it will be very difficult. Very, very difficult. Pablo, good morning. Tate, good morning. Make sure you scalp that like button, panel. We're about to start. Market's about to open in 1 minute. We had big news this morning. Popped up here. I marked it. I put it as a post on Sunday saying, marking all the news I thought would move the market enough so you can pass any account trading max contracts. And lo and behold, yesterday and today, both the news that I marked on Sunday were big enough. So that's what it is. Market open 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're right at yesterday's close. Truly have no idea where this is going to go. Truly have no idea where this is going to go. Daily chart. Limit order market. We might just be selling all day today. We could truly just be selling all day today. Who knows? Who knows, pandas? Who truly knows? We're going to stay patient. Pandas. I calculated. So yesterday we made 19. Let's see exactly how much we made. Yesterday, after like all of the nonsense, at the end of the day, we ended with positive 1904. 1904. That's the profits we made yesterday. 1904 divided by 0.3 is I need to get my counts to 6,346 in order to stay within the consistency rules. And so pandas, like today, we are ready. Like we are ready to make 1904 again if we can. We're right now our accounts are at 4,533. So even with a $2,000 day, like we're just gonna hit it. We're just gonna hit the amount that we need in order to do payouts. So we're kind of looking for a big day today. Are we gonna get it? We might. We might. This triangle, we're literally at the very edge of this triangle, the apex of this triangle. The apex of this triangle, trading with Apex as an Apex trader, as a panda being an Apex prey. It's not even an Apex predator, it's an Apex prey. But honestly, if you wrestled the panda, like, do you think you'd win? If you wrestled the panda, do you think you'd win? I don't think so. I don't think you have no shot. If you wrestle the panda, there's no way you could win. Okay, we're looking for a long trade here. Let's get it. Fill the gap. Why not? Why not? Ooh, got in a little early. Okay, got in a lot early. Made an outside bar reversal. I think I'll go in again if we do get it. But if it reverses, I'm glad I just went in one contract here. We're looking to fill the gap here, but the triangle seems a little too strong. We're just take the hit. It's only 295. Not too bad. Not too bad of a loss. The triangle is just way too strong. right? It was outside bar reversal. I was looking to fill the gap on the 5-minute chart. There's a little gap here. We just continue triangle. Looks like we're going to break to the downside of the triangle. The fact that that failed, that breakout failed. Looks like we're going to push down pretty hard here. Let's see. Alex, can you explain the OI pattern? OI pattern is pretty simple. It's actually one of the most simple patterns ever. It's literally in the name. OI. Outside, inside. Al Brooks mentions it a lot. Okay, we're dripping here. We're dripping. I don't know if it's a full-blown breakout, but we are dripping here, pandas. Feels like an entry long on the 2500 tick chart would look juicy. Possibly S tier setup. But it's like, it's so S tier, it might not even come up. You know what I mean? I'm actively looking at the markets. I will explain the OI pattern, especially if we have one. But right now, we're going to sit on our pause because we're actively looking at the markets. Coming back into our triangle. Failed breakout looks like, maybe. Okay, retest here. Do I want to go short here? I don't know, pandas. Do I really want to go short here? I don't know. Ooh, 2500 tick. Ooh, failed breakdown. Not coming back to the other side. This triangle is literally at the very end of the triangle, and usually when it's like that far away, it's not. You know, it just turns into a trading range instead. Instead of a breakout, which a lot of people are waiting for, it just turns to a disgusting trading range. Disgusting, yeah, see? This becomes absolutely disgusting. So we're going to go here. We're looking for, I don't know, what are we looking for, pandas? Looking for a long trade now? The fact that this failed to break down? Is that what we're looking for? I'm seeing a 5-minute chart, a gap that needs to be filled, and a trading range that we're in. I wouldn't be surprised if we fill the gap here. I don't know. Maybe I should look for it, actually. We might get our 2500 tick trap here. All right, let's see if we get something. This is good enough for me to go for 2. Quick scalp, in and out, if it triggers. Man, but the gap above worries me. The gap above worries me.
2500 tick.
But I think the setup is so good, it's going to just be a quick scalp. You know what I mean, pandas? A very quick scalp. Okay. So it doesn't trigger, which is great. Which is fine. If it doesn't trigger, don't trigger. Leave it alone. We leave it alone, pandas. Big bull bar, big bear bar. Still feels choppy. Still feels like trading range. It feels silly to almost take this trade, but we're going for it. Let's see what we get here. Can we get a 1? I'll take 20 points off the bat, off the rip.
Target.
Even though I cut myself short, I could have had a runner. You gotta understand how fast that filled, and you're just taking it. You're just taking it, pandas. You're just taking that scalp. It filled instantaneously, like, and plus we were choppy. So I'm just happy that we got that. We got that in. It was just a fail second entry long on the 2500. Like I said, it was an S tier setup. I was waiting for it. I explained it. I just talked about it. And it happened. It is what it is. Feels like entry long here now in the 500 tick chart. It's far away from any resistances. Hard to take right here. It's hard to take just right there, floating in midair. Also notice like we are in like some sort of channel looking thing here. We hit the bottom of the channel. Undershoot. It might lead to an overshoot. This is why I take the quick scalp. Because of how choppy we were. My runner would have gone nowhere, actually, so it's all good. I should have maybe gone for a 1-to-1 at least, right? Something like this. At least a 1-to-1. That's what a lot of traders, I think, did. They took a 1-to-1 on that swing. That's the thing I should have maybe done. But we're at 500 pandas, and today might be tricky. Like, I do not want to go too crazy today. I need to stay strong. with my 3 loss differential hard stop. 3 loss differential hard stop. We're 2-1 right now. Oh, 500. By the way, I changed my my scalp to 20 points here because our ATR is almost 20. I adjusted my scalp to be 20 points. All right, I'm game. I'm game to fill the gap now on the 5-minute chart. Like if this comes back up into this trading range and breaks above the first candle's high, like I'm pretty game to go long to fill the gap. Feels like an obvious thing the market wants to do. Okay, higher low. It feels like it's a short, maybe a good setup here. But we do have this. Like remember, we have an undershoot should lead to an overshoot, in my opinion. Undershoot should lead to an overshoot. Again, we're going towards the gap if we can get it. That's why I'm trying to go long here. But it seems like a definitive bounce off of the top of the channel. This could be a silly trade to just try to go long in. Don't get married to any premise, obviously. It looks bearish to me. Like, it's hard to go long in this. It looks pretty bearish. Especially all this overlap here. It's hard to go long in my opinion right here. Knowing that we bounced off the top of the channel as well. That's a tough one. That's a tough one, but it's a second entry long. Could be something like this, who knows. Hard for me to go long there, but I don't know. Just obviously top of the channel could block. That does resistance. But it seems like an obvious place to go to fill the gap on the 5-minute chart. Okay, pushing up, popping up now. Popping up, popping up. I guess at the end I should have gone long. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You're bare. You know, your take profits so small here. Bad risk reward, bad probability. Just sitting on my pause, waiting for a better setup. There's better setups to be had. Pandas! Good morning, Pandas. Welcome to the stream. I'm Bye Money. Thanks for joining, everybody. Thanks for joining, everybody.
2,500 tick trap.
If you're just joining, make sure you scalp that like button. Drop a GM in the chat as well. OI pattern. OI pattern is one of the simplest patterns to explain because it's all in the name. It's an OI pattern outside, inside. Let's see if I can find one. This is the 5-minute chart. You find them more here. So simple here. You have a, well, let me see one that works out. Because it's a little more interesting if we find one that works out here. Okay, this one works out. So towards the end of the day, you get a OI pattern. OI, it's tricky, but it is an OI pattern. So OI pattern. You have a outside, inside. That means this bar here, this bar here is completely inside this bar, the previous bar, right? That's what we call it, outside, inside. It's as simple, it's really as simple as it sounds. Outside, outside, inside. And the way you create your order, essentially on a smaller time frame, it becomes a triangle, right? If I see this in a 1-minute chart, it'll just be a triangle, and we call it breakout mode. And so you set up an order here and an order here. You go long if it breaks above, you go short if it breaks below. Traders went short when it broke below. And you put your, once that triggers, then you just put your stop loss on the other side of the inside bar. And so your setup is very simple. You just go short here and put your stop loss at the other side. And you can see it works out, at least for a 1-to-1. Looks like for a 1-to-2. So without stopping you out. It's as simple as that. It really is as simple as it sounds. It's outside, inside bars. Okay, we're kind of breaking up. We're breaking above this channel now. I feel like this triangle, even though it's really large, it's kind of useless. Because we're going past the apex now. We haven't broken out. So it's just confusing. It's just confusing at this point. All right, pandas. Geez, talk about choppiness. Just in a trading range at the moment, And there are things wanting, right? There's things wanting up here. The 5-minute chart especially. Actually, yesterday we never filled the gap. We got so close to filling the gap. We actually never filled the gap. So we're left wanting beneath and above. Very small range yesterday. We have this that we need to try to fill. We also have this to try to fill. These are two key areas we need to get to today. It looks like you might want to try to fill the bottom side first.
2,500 ticks
Looks like it's
down.
breaking down now. I almost just want to jump in. Strong bear bar. But look at this. Every bear bars, every bull bar, every bar has been reversed. So these strong bear bars don't mean much until I would say we break like beneath here and we close beneath this pivot. These bear bars don't mean much. Like we need to get outside. We need to break this trading range. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, call me crazy. Call me crazy. As long as you call me. You can call me crazy as long as you call me. 5-minute makes it even more obvious we're in some sort of disgusting trading range. 3 overlapping bars in a row. Second entry short could be enticing here. We can't break this pivot. If we break this pivot low, okay. So that counts reset. We're dripping. We are dripping now. We are absolutely dripping here. Fail second entry long. Could be enticing here. But feels like we're in a limit order market of some sorts, you know? Like, it's ugly, but this is what it looks like right now. Something like this. The trap does trigger. We're not close to any resistances. Sitting on my pause. Just absolutely sitting on my pause here, waiting for clarity here. Okay, we broke the previous candle's low on the 5-minute chart. I want to make sure 100% we're not in a limit order market anymore. I think I need to let this candle finish. I need to let this candle finish on the 5-minute to know exactly. Within this candle, though, we can fill the gap. So, I mean, I might be way too late to the party here. I mean, we also have this, like, support here. Basically expanding triangle. Or spanning wedge, I guess you want to call it. It's disgusting. I hate it. This price action is just, I hate everything about this right now. Popping up like crazy. Wow, so I'm buying till I die. I'm dead. He just died. Yeah, it's hard to find a direction right now, to be honest. Like we don't know. It's just been going up, down, up, down, up, down, left, right, A, B, A, B. What's the password? What's the cheat code? Up, down, left, right. It's like the code, the contra cheat code. Up, down, left, right, B, A. Up, down, left, right. That's a contra cheat. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's because you guys are way too young. But there is a famous cheat code. It's pretty much a meme at this point. Yash. Budrani, good morning. Welcome to the stream. We got a bunch of overlap here. I'm just sitting on my pause. Even if it triggers a second to short, I don't know if I can take it. Way too many overlapping bars. Like 5, 6 overlapping bars. It's just like you're in a twilight zone. We're beneath the 20 EMA and it's on a downtrend. So there's reasons to go short, but it's also reasons not to take a trade at all because of how choppy it is. So if you want to play the safe side, don't take the second short if you want to be a little risky. Okay, so at the end, it's just a trade that you're not going to be able to take at all, which is nice, right? The market makes it easy for you to decide what to do, which is to do nothing. And if you can find something to do, if the market lets you know, if you know what to do from the market at 100%, that's good news. Even if it means doing nothing. I'll take it. One of the greatest games ever, Contra. Okay. Second to short does trigger. And pushes down pretty decently. Back to the bottom of the trading range. Which makes sense to me. Will it go much further than that? I have no clue. So many overlapping bars. Just not touching this. Just letting this. I mean, I'm up 500. I'm happy with that. Like we're basically what? Are we at payouts? Yeah, we're at payouts technically. But the problem is we made too much money yesterday. So my payout, the minimum I need for payouts is actually 6,300. But that's no problem because we're only on 4 days in on these accounts and we need to have 8 trading days. So we have 8 trading days anyways. We need to have 8 trading days anyway, so we still have time. Just take it slow. Just slowly get there. We don't have to go crazy. Gold is flying. It's about to make a new all-time high. I'm about to jump to the gold charts because this is nonsense here. Gold GC, right? Quick look at the gold charts. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, by the way, Pandas, we're rolling over next Monday. We're rolling over next Monday. What kind of gold chart? The 500 tick. It might break my chart because what the heck is a 500 tick chart on the gold chart? Oh boy, I'm at a bobo. Okay, 500 tick on the gold chart. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. 500 tick on the gold chart, not as bad as I thought it would be. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. Actually, not too shabby. 500 tick on the gold chart. How big are these bars? 2.32 ATR. Oh my gosh. Nah. Okay, we'll go back to NQ. All right, we're pushing down. Lower high on the 2500 tick chart. Looks like we're going to push down pretty hard here, in my opinion. It feels like this might be the push that we're looking for. But we still want to wait for a setup, Pandas. Like we broke out of the small trading range. Lower high, it's an okay setup. Second entry short, better setup. Fail second entry long, better setup. All these setups are better. We'll wait for one of those. Clear target beneath to fill the gap beneath. We might hit it. We might hit it. Second entry short, better setup. We wait for it. Okay. So we lose that setup because we broke this pivot low. Counts reset. We need a fail second entry long now. Better setup. I'll take it. I'll take it. Fail second entry long. Alright. I'll try here. Whatever. Hopefully I don't have to. Oh, there it is. I like it. This could be a potential big one. This could be a nice push down ready to happen here. We're in this trade. Outside bar. It's an outside bar reversal, unfortunately, which makes things a little more difficult. But we have a very good area we need to hit. We're looking for a runner here. If I get stopped out, so be it. I think I like the fact that we're starting to break down, and it's going to be hard to time, but this is my attempt to time this breakdown here. We're going to look for a nice runner if we can get it. Remember, Pandas, we can make a lot of money today. We can make up to 2K probably and be safe. Okay, we don't want to lose too much money. That's the thing. Okay. It's having a hard time, right? Limit order market. Having a very hard time pushing down because people are buying from beneath. In the limit order market, you buy beneath, sell up top. That's the kind of market we're in. It's very tricky, very tight channel here. And I don't know if we're going to hit this because we keep going up and down, up and down, up and down, up, down, down, left, right. You know what I mean? Let's get that first target and I'll be happy. And I'll move my runner down. Let's hit that first target though. Come on, we can do it. I might have to let this cook a little bit. I have to let this cook a little bit here. Okay, first target hit, pandas. Let's get it. Now we're taking our risk off. Taking our risk off. Hopefully this keeps breaking down. We have a clear target to fill the gap beneath. The gap right here. This is the gap. What? How's that the low? I don't understand. How's that the... Oh, that's a overnight. Wow. All right. Makes sense. Incredible. Clear target on the 5-minute chart to fill the gap that we never got to fill yesterday. Clear target beneath. I mean, we're making a beeline to it. Hopefully, we're in a good trade. Hopefully, this doesn't pop up real hard, have a strong pullback out of nowhere for no reason. Hopefully, that doesn't happen. Hopefully. Hopefully, we just go straight down here. I guess I don't want to make too much money here either. I just want to make like... Whoa! 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 Oh, man. I'll take it. It's like a jump scare. Sometimes this market jump scares you. You're so focused. You're so focused that all of a sudden when the market jerks around like that, you're just like, you get scared. But the gap filled perfectly in the 5-minute chart. Like I said, the gap was right here, right from yesterday. We missed it by a couple ticks, couple points. We finally filled it. It actually zoomed down to it like a vacuum, essentially. We could reverse here, sure. But we're up $2,000, pandas. And we're basically at the area where we can actually do payouts on these accounts. If you remember yesterday, we made $1,900. So if you make $1,900 in one single day, you need to have minimum $6,333 to withdraw. Top left of your screen with this $2,000 day today, we're able to withdraw these now. And I can withdraw $1,500 from these accounts, right? Because the safety net of $5,000, whatever above that, you can withdraw. So at this point, all I need now are 4 more trading days, right? This is my 4th trading day on these accounts. So I need 4 more trading days. So I'm done with these accounts. Still need another 5 to make that magic number. 2,000. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. Not today. YL, good try, but not today. Not today, YL. I know tricks trying to play. You know why? Because we got take profit accounts. We're gonna try to. We're gonna just. We're gonna jump to take profit. We made max today essentially on these accounts, on Apex. We're going to take profit now. Actually, 1995. Now, how much do I need? If it's 1995 divided by 0.3, I need to make actually 6,650. I need to make like $100 more. So next couple of days, I'm gonna have to make a couple $100 more. All right, pandas. We're gonna jump to take profit accounts. Let me change on my captures here. Give me a second. All right, take profit accounts. Top left of your screen. We're 5 pro accounts here on take profit. They're all brand new accounts. So my goal here is to make $2,000 on as many accounts as I can without busting them. I want to make $2,000 because once you make $2,000, then your threshold turns static, and from there you can start swinging. If you try to swing when you don't have a static threshold, like the chances of getting busting your accounts are just way too high because it's a trailing threshold, intraday trailing threshold for the pro accounts. So your first goal is to get them to static threshold. And I trade these one at a time. I trade these one at a time. Feels like I'm just short here. That's what I'm looking for. Feels like I'm just short here. We're going one at a time. We need 16.75 points in order to get to $2,000 with max contracts. So it feels like I'm just short here. We're going to try to go for it. We need to get back to the previous day's low. Looking for a reversal here because... Ooh, hello. This is looking painful. Let's see if we can get a pop-up here now. Tries to pop up again. We need to make $2,000 here real quick. Oh, it's struggling, pandas. Like, I may want to skunk this trade. Okay, a little pop-up, little life here. We need to make 2K. We need to hit this take profits exactly at 2K for these accounts. And it looks like we're going to get stopped out here. It looks like we're going to get hit. Ah, darn.
2,500 tick trap.
Take profit dead. That's one life. It's all good. I thought it was worth it. Maybe the downward momentum was a little too strong for me to go short, to go long there. I thought we would retest the previous day's low, at least. But instead, we're flushing right now. We are flushing. Ouch, pandas. All right, that's one life. That's one life. We got 5 more lives here, pandas. We got just to make the $2,000 mark. I should not be going long. Maybe that's the thing. Something in me wants to continue to go long. Something strange in me wants to continue to go long here. With another fail second entry short. Thinking we're going to limit order market. But, I mean, honestly, we can have a strong downtrend day today. Well, one strong push down. It's just a V bottom now. Can we get a fail second entry short here? I don't know. We're a little too high now. Maybe a little too soon for that reversal. Little too soon for that reversal. I thought we could easily retest the previous day's low, but looks like that's not the case. Pandas. What are we now? Our record is 3-2, essentially. I went 2 contracts for 4-2. I just lost that trade here. All right. I don't know if you watched Naruto, but I feel like a Danzo right now with the Sharingan eyes all over my arm, and every time I lose a take profit account, one of the eyes closes and I have to open another one. That's what I feel like. It's so painful. Like when you see the eyes close, it's so, you guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but the true Naruto fans know what I'm talking about. It was Danzo versus Sasuke, and you see he has like this arm filled with Sharingans, and every time he dies, one of the Sharingans closes, and it reverses time, and he comes back alive. Only the true Naruto fans know what I'm talking about. Only the true ones. We're gonna try again, go long. Here we go. All right, we're going to attempt this again. If we don't get it here, it is what it is, pandas. And we're just getting rocked by trying to go up higher here. Let's get that first 2,000. That's the most important thing, pandas. Once we get 2,000, then we can play with these accounts. But if we can't get to 2,000, nothing to celebrate. Almost there, pandas. Like, we're like ticks away. And if this reverses here, that's just that is a mean mistress. All right. We're basically at 2,000. And our threshold is now static. So now we can play with this account. So this is one account that essentially returned to a account that we can oh wow. it's really blasting off now. Really blasting off. Darn, 16.75. All right. Okay, let's see if we can get another account to static threshold. So I'm gonna try to get as many accounts to static threshold, and then from there tomorrow we're gonna see how many accounts we can get to like huge payouts. But today is all about getting our accounts to max threshold or to static threshold. Second entry long off of this key area could be a good trade. And a 20 EMA. It's like a perfect trend line right here because it's tracking with the 20 EMA, so it's very nice here. If we can get a second entry long. The problem is we're at a strong resistance on the 2500 tick chart, and the 5-minute chart may trigger a trap. It's a trap that's far down, but it's still a trap. I'm not counting anything out. Really, anything can happen. We can have a strong bear trend day today. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? We're bouncing off our trend line. We're bouncing off the 20 EMA, but it's not a second entry long, and it's a bad signal bar. Actually turned to a good signal bar at the very end. That could be enough for some people to just go long here, first entry. Of course, we'll wait for the better setup, especially when we have our take profit accounts at risk here. We want to make sure it's the absolute S tier setup. Absolute S tier setup. We do have a breakout area that we may want to test before we make the full breakout. Right? Imagine you have a runner here, and what always happens when you have a runner? It always gets stopped out before it actually breaks out. So actually, that first entry was good enough for a lot of people. Not enough for me. We'll wait for pandas for better setups to be had. We're waiting for a better setup. Boy, oh boy. All right, here we go. It's a nice signal bar. I don't think I would have been even able to get into that trade because the signal bar triggers so quickly, and then or the first entry triggers so quickly with the end of the signal bar, like it was faster than my chart could keep up. So it's not like I don't think I could have even got into that trade if I wanted to. While up $12, hey, green is green. Green is green. That's all you got. All I can say. That's a Chipotle burrito right there. That's a Chipotle burrito right there. What are we? We're 4-2. We're 5-2 now. A second entry long could be juicy here, but it's going to be difficult because we want 2 key areas. But at this point, it probably can only be at 1 key area. Let's see here. Could be a morning reversal. Second entry long here is enticing to me. But second entry short is setting up for the 2500 tick chart. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Second entry long. Good looking signal bar here. Really good looking signal bar. Coming off our trend line only. Doesn't come off the 20 EMA. So it's only 1 key area. And it's a good looking signal bar. Coming off 1 key area, which is not bad. I'll be sweating right now. I would definitely be sweating right now. Because the trap just triggers. Above the 20 EMA, it still triggers. If we get a nice bounce off the 20 EMA here, I'll consider going long here. Let's go long. Alright, we are trying here. Oh boy. It's quite scary still. My hesitation is going to make me miss this trade, I believe. My hesitation is there for a reason. That trap fails, right? I really thought we were going to trigger the 2500 second entry short so we can set a trap up on the other side. So I was worried it was going to push down one more time for an H4 setup, which is fine. You know, it's a good looking signal bar. It's a higher low coming off the 20 EMA, coming off our trend line and 20 EMA now at this point. I think you can like cheese this to fit here after the fact. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to miss this trade. It is what it is. That small hesitation made me miss it. It's all good. There's a reason why I hesitated. And again, if your take profit accounts are at risk, you want to make sure you have the S tier setups here. And S tier setups I will wait for. Is that the 16 points I need? Yeah, it would have been enough for 16 points for the $2,000. Again, my strategy is quickly try to make $2,000 on these accounts. And once you make $2,000, then you're free to just go all out, right? You can swing trade to your heart's content. But you first need that static threshold. High or low here, coming off for 20 EMA again. OI pattern on the 2500 tick chart. Maybe worth just trading the OI pattern on 2500 tick. I'm sitting on my pause here. I want a better setup, but high or low, I'll take it. If it gives me a high or low here, I gotta try. High or low. High or low here is what I would look for. Okay. Good thing I waited. Just sitting on my pause. I'm very glad I waited here. Alright. I mean, you gotta try the high or low. You gotta try once you see this. Ooh, it's a bad signal bar though. Really bad looking signal bar. Really bad looking signal bar. Hello. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. I don't know if I can take this. It's triangle. OII pattern on the 2500 tick chart. I might as well trade it. Only to the upside though. Only to the upside. I would love that it breaks to the downside and then reverses up. Create a fail second short. That is an S tier setup, pandas. We're looking for an S tier setup here. Looking for the S tier. We're an S tier setting up right now. Okay. It's got an OII pattern. OII pattern. That's rare. Those are more rare. OII pattern. And it's about to fail. Goodness gracious. Okay. I'm looking for the trap. Coming out the previous day's low. It may not trap. It might just work out to push to make a new low. Strong bear bar. It'd be hard to just want to reverse this up here, right? That's a hard trade to take now. It's such a strong bear bar. Like, there's a lot to make up for here, right? So now I'm no longer interested in this trade. All good. All good. All good, pandas. All good. Do not worry. Do not fret. OII pattern. Works out for a 1-to-1, I think, to the downside, actually, right? Yeah, almost a 1-to-1. Ooh, we are getting the fail second to short setting up. Fail second to short setting up on the 2500 tick chart. Maybe with a higher low, I'll be interested here. It's hard to take, though. In my opinion, it's hard to take this trade. Fail second to short on the 2500 tick chart. Quite hard to take for me. It does trigger. It could blast off here, pandas. It could blast off and never look back. It might be one of those trades. It can blast off and never look back. All right, there it is. Very strong move up. Very strong move up. I guess I should have taken it. Darn it. I should have taken it. I don't know. I guess I'll look for a long setup somewhere if I can get one. Okay, something weird happening. Not the prettiest follow through, I'll tell you that much. It's not the prettiest follow through. Pandas. Currently up $12. My wife is going to get a treat tonight. So this war is really for nothing because it's back to where everything started. All those lives lost. I mean, think about it. It's all Russia's fault. Russia wants to take over Ukraine. Like, what in the world? Like, who else to blame other than the aggressor here? I guess Trump came to stop. Ooh, second entry long here. I'm curious. I'm curious. Will this work out? The second entry long. I think there's like a 30-day like ceasefire or something for Ukraine. I could be wrong. I think there's a 30-day ceasefire. Wow. I mean, it's a terrible looking signal bar. It could also be break a trend to new high. We could look for a reversal down, but jeez. All right, second entry long. Terrible looking signal bar, but it's a breakout retest. Does push up quite strong. Again, hard to take this trade, right? Terrible signal bar. Strong bull bar ending on its high. It does a lot of overlapping bars. It just seems very sus. Any setup here. We do pop off here, though. Get a nice push up. Very nice push up. I'm missing a lot of trades because the setups are not good, in my opinion. Right, I'm looking for S tier setups only, pandas. And I don't know if that's an S tier, but it's a breakout retest. Right, undershoot to overshoot, breakout retest. Let me explain that slowly. So we had a triangle here. We had an undershoot of the triangle. Then pops up, makes an overshoot for the symmetry. Then that overshoot creates a breakout retest. And then retest of basically this trend line. You can also say 20 EMA. Second entry short forming on the 5-minute chart. All right, pandas. Let's hold on to our horses. Let's wait for something beautiful. All right, I want a beautiful setup. All this overlap, nothing looks nice. If this grinds up, then so be it. I just don't like grinds. I don't like slow grinds up. Chemo says, no ceasefire. Russia said not interested. Why are we not surprised? All right. All right, World War III. Here we go. World War III. We got one bullet. We got one bullet, pandas. We got 5 take profit accounts. We lost 1. But we're going to hopefully gain 4 more pandas, right? We want, I mean, not that we don't have them, but we need to get them to static threshold. That's step 1 when it comes to trading these accounts for me. Get to static threshold. That's step 1, pandas. Yash says, man, you strictly trade Al Brooks setups? Wow says, no, most days pandas is trying to lose. That's true. I'm trying to lose. If I try to lose, I win. If I try to win, I lose. It's just no matter what, I can't do what I want. That's just how the market is. Again, it's just super choppy. Nothing I like here. Lots of overlapping bars. Lots of limit order trading. It is obviously going to the upside here. But what am I going to do? Am I going to just buy with a limit order down here? Actually, it makes sense, but come on, pandas. Am I going to do what makes sense? The only problem is I'm trading max contracts, right? I don't have like, I have a very small margin of error when it comes to trading these accounts. So that's why I wait for the absolute best setups possible. This ultimately was a good trade, right? This is the reversal that I was in. And if you watch it, we never come back down to retest it. So this will all be a runner here. This could all be a runner here. That's what we're looking for when it comes to take profit accounts. We want this huge. If I had a static threshold, I would have just held this. I would just held this trade if I had a stack threshold. But I don't have a stack threshold. I just got one. So second entry short forming on the 5-minute chart makes me wonder. Makes me wonder. Look at the 2500 tick chart. Look how ugly this is. Like, what am I looking at here? What am I actually looking at here? So ugly. Like, what? What is this? I don't know. Untradeable. 5-minute chart. Second entry short forming here. I mean, obviously, I look for the fail second entry short. That's what I would look for in this situation. Thinking we're going to fill the gap above, right? We have a gap here that needs to be filled. We open beneath the previous day's close. And so, whoop, whoop, makes a V bottom, right? We fill the gap down here, make a V bottom back to fill the gap up above. Makes sense to me? But will the market make sense? That is the question. Will the market make sense? That's what I need to know. All right, what's going on? We're popping off here. Again, no setups. We're approaching the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. I wouldn't be surprised if it acts as a small resistance here. At least a little bit of resistance. I wouldn't be surprised. It usually does. But if it doesn't, then it is what it is. Like, it's hard to trade this, right? To me, it's hard to, like, enter anywhere here when you have, like, an ascending channel. Like, am I expecting it to break to the upside? Not really. Not ever really. But it does here. I think we gotta look for a bigger channel here. I think that's as big of a channel as I can really go for here, at least on this chart. Another push up. All right, all first entries since here. It's been all first entries. And every entry has been a higher low. We haven't broken a previous pivot low yet, believe it or not. That's how strong the bulls are. Popping off. And it still continues, right? We haven't broken a previous pivot low. The counts continue here. I mean, the 5-minute is starting to act like it might trigger a second to short. Do I want the second to short? I don't think so. I want to fill this gap here first. But the problem is, how am I going to get there when I have 6 contracts I need to trade and I need to make a 16, essentially a 17-point move. I need to make a 17-point move here. Okay. We finally broke the previous pivot low. So now we finally are like having a small pullback here. It happens right at the 5-minute 20 EMA. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if we have a little pullback here. Which is exactly what's happening. So good. Keep tracking, right? The more you can like describe the market as it happens, hopefully you're able to foresee a little bit of what might happen in the future. Russia's crazy. I don't understand Russia. Nice and communists. Maybe fail second entry long here. Ooh, fail second entry long here could be interesting. It'll trigger the second entry short probably on the 5-minute chart. Second entry long for me, not interested. Like we're pulling back right now. If we're pulling back, I'm not trying to go long right now. Especially when you have 4 overlapping bars in a row like this. Yeah, it's not interesting here. Second entry long, my trigger. But I'm not interested in going long. Sue me. Call the cops, whatever. Can you really blame me? I kind of need this. I still need this disclaimer. Trade at your own risk. Trade at your own risk, pandas. Do not copy my trades ever. Like, seriously. Entertainment purposes only, yeah? 6 overlapping bars in a row. This makes it even more disgusting. Okay. Alright. Maybe fail second entry long could be a decent trade here, but the problem is we have such a strong uptrend. It's just hard. Hard to just go short here now. I'm still waiting for the fail second entry short on the 5-minute chart. I think that's a better setup here. I think we can make money on this short here, but when we want to look for an S tier setup, I don't think that's what I'm looking for.
2,500 tick trap.
I'm looking for S tier setup here. I think it can make money, but it's not what I'm looking for. The trap's about to trigger. It doesn't trigger though. It hasn't triggered yet. It's about to trigger. That's all the difference. It actually has to trigger. And it reverses back up. It can blast off here now. That happens a lot as well, right? When the trap's about to trigger, it never does trigger, and it reverses very hard. Like, just like it just happened here. Right? It's about to trigger that trap, but it reverses super hard. Right? Punishing those who could not wait, who got in early, punishing those traders, actually. So we're just being patient here. I mean, this is just flying up. If it just flies up, it is what it is. Not much I can do about it. It's a big down, big up day, right? Big down, big up. Like, you want to wait for a setup, and that's not the setup I'm waiting for. I'll tell you that much. But this is going up. Looks like clearly it wants to touch the previous day's close, at least on the Globex. What's more important is touching the previous day's close on the 5-minute chart. That's what I really want to see. And I thought we are going to get it with a fail second to short here and making a blast off to it. But as you can see, we haven't not triggered anything yet. It's just a V bottom right now on the 5-minute chart. A V bottom off the previous day's close and filling the gap. That's all it was today. Are we going to actually get a pullback so we can get the trap? We have yet to see it, pandas. We have yet to see it. Nobody knows. We will wait patiently, though, and if it does happen, we will be ready to pounce on it like tiger. Okay. Okay. Just sitting on my paws. I don't see anything good here. It has been a strong uptrend, but notice the uptrend. It's very, very choppy. Hard to enter, right? You're basically trapped out. Second entry long for me here. Well, what do you know? What do you know? Second entry long forming right here. I don't know. Do I like it? No. I'm skipping it. It's a small risk though, but again, it doesn't matter how small the risk is. Like it's either make or break for me. So you gotta wait for S tier setups only. Okay. I kind of like this pullback. Actually. Second to short maybe on the 5-minute chart might trigger finally. The reason why I like the pullback, I want the 5-minute second to short to trigger so we can get the trap ready. Alright, I'll take this trap. I think it's enough room to here, right? There's enough room here. Yeah, it's 20 points. Okay, I think we have enough room. Popping off though. I do not want to go short against this candle here. I do not want to go short against this type of candle. We're closing above the 20 MA as well. I think we have enough room to the bottom of the channel here. Is it S tier setup? By no means. It's not an S tier. By no means this is S tier. But to me, it kind of makes sense. We'll just watch it. I like to see what happens here. Yeah, I would have made it. I think I would have made it here. It has to reach to this area right here. It has to reach the bottom of this. Basically to the channel. It has to. If it pulls back too much, you know, you can lose these accounts. Again, it's intraday. I could hear baby panda crying. Did he see my account or something? So we actually do hit it. I would have been okay if I tried. But it's all good. It's all good, pandas. It's all good. I mean, I don't know. I liked it. I liked it. I was thinking about it. I would say that's like an A tier setup. I wouldn't say S tier, but A tier. This trap on the 5-minute chart, if it triggers, is an absolute S tier trade. Like, you have to try, in my opinion. Like, you have to try. In my opinion. Like, to fill the gap, like, you have a 5-second short V bottom off a key area. Like, so many things about it that I love. The second short's working quite nicely on the 5-minute chart, though. Pushing down pretty hard. Big down, big up. Could be a trading range. This could just convert to a trading range. A big old trading ranges. Big old trading ranges. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Strong bear bar ending on its low on the 5-minute chart. Now, if this traps, that is wild. It's such a strong bear bar that it makes it actually difficult to try to trade the trap here. I think I'll try it anyways, though. You know what I mean? I'll try it anyways. First break of trend. This massive bull move. This could be a small pullback. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. What in the world is happening? V bottom, of course. Of course, V bottom. What else would you expect in this market? Right? Straight up limit order market for the bulls. They just bought this at the close. They said, I don't care how strong that bear bar is. We're absolutely going long. We're going to try to fill the gap. That's what everyone's thinking. That's what everybody's thinking. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right. All right, all right, all right. Interesting count here. Second entry long forming here. Though I like the second entry long here. Okay, looking for new low maybe now. Undershoot to overshoot. Looking for new low. I mean, it's not a second entry long I take here. It's a strong bear bar beneath the 20 MA. Nothing about it I can take. I'm watching here. Just watching. It's very starting to become very sus. Second entry long might form on the 2500 tick. We got an OI pattern on the 2500 tick. Okay, second entry long might trigger here. Okay, it doesn't trigger. Doesn't quite trigger yet. I'm probably looking for new low. Like, usually looks for new low in situations like this. Usually. But there's exceptions when this trend is so strong. Right, the uptrend is so strong. There's exceptions here. All right. We have yet to trigger the second entry long here. We finally trigger it. Trap waiting on the other side. Looking for a new low for the bears. The bulls. I don't know what they're looking for. I guess buying with limit orders. That's what the bulls are looking for. Second entry long on 2500 tick chart. Trap does trigger. Looking for new low now. Okie dokie. That is just what it is. That is just what it is, pandas. That new low made sense to me. Didn't quite get there. Almost gets there. Doesn't quite get there. We got a second entry long on the 2500 tick chart. Am I looking for a second entry long on 2500 tick? Still no new low created. Almost though. Almost created. You might get it with this push. Triple bottom. Pretty surprised if we don't make a new low. It actually makes a triple bottom here. Quite surprising. Quite surprising indeed. All right. He's gonna finally break through it now. Because triple bottom, the fourth time is not gonna hold, I don't think. Fourth test is not gonna hold. It should break through it fourth time, in my opinion. All right, 5-minute trap. We're ready for you. We're absolutely ready for you. Second entry long on the 2500 tick chart. Almost triggers. Almost triggers. I mean, this looks like it wants to break down. When it looks like this, I mean, I have a hard time breaking above the 20 MA like this. It just looks like it wants to break to the downside. It really does, pandas. All right, here it is finally. All right. In a sense, I'm glad it did that because it's like, it almost felt wrong that we didn't make that new low yet. Are we going to break down or reverse? Here's the question. Okay. Interesting. It's not good follow through. Okay, we might get the, like, the markets are waiting for something here. The markets are waiting for something to break down. It might have been that. I don't know. It's waiting for something for a big move. Could be that. It could have been the strong bear bar ending on its low. The market could be waiting for that. Essentially, that's what I was waiting for. It is what it is. I don't know. Decent push down, what can I say? But a new low. Like I said, the fourth time, I don't think it will hold. The fourth time is when it finally broke through. And when it looks like this, right? When it hits like a certain area like this, and every time it goes back up, it basically creates like this, like, kind of, like, pattern that looks like this. It looks very bearish. It looks like it's gonna break down. That's exactly what's happening. Like, you know, every time it comes back up, it just cannot break above the 20 MA. It just seems very bearish. Okay. I mean, what can I say? Big down, big up. Big down, big up, big down, maybe. Back to the bottom trading range. Could easily happen. Why not? What do we have here? Give me a better setup, please. Give me a better setup, please. Six overlapping bars in a row right here. Just watching. Just watching, just watching. Almost want to fail second entry long on the 2500 tick chart now. Almost. Okay. 7 overlapping bars in a row now. Just means sit on your pause. Just means sit on your pause. You'd be surprised how long ranges can last. Just as surprising as trends can last, you'd be surprised how long ranges can last. Just be like, whoa. Did not expect it to last that long. Multiple days even. Ranges can last multiple days. Second entry short here. Second entry short. Do I love it? Not really. We already broke trend new low. And we got 8 overlapping bars in a row. So, nothing to see here. Just let it go by. If it does work out, it works out. But for me, nothing to see here. Just move on. Next trade. Does break down a little bit here. Could break down hard. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, eye pattern on the 2500 tick chart. Breaking to the downside. I was kind of interested in a failed second entry long on the 2500 tick. But we failed to actually trigger. We got close, but failed to trigger it. The second entry long. Right? In order to have a failed second entry long, you need a second entry long to trigger. This second entry short, I'm glad I didn't take. You would have lost the trade already and you're busting your accounts. Right? Because it's trailing stop loss. So you have to consider from here to here what the drawdown was, and you already lost it. Yeah, you lost it right here. So you lose that trade if you went short there. Again, I'm looking for S tier setups only. Right? You got basically 1 shot per account. If you got 1 shot per account, then you gotta make sure it is the absolute best setup you can possibly imagine. So fail second entry long here. Could be better setup here. Again, you got like 10 overlapping bars in a row, and we still haven't hit a resistance. Like if we're gonna try to go short, we gotta at least hit this trend line or the 20 EMA. You gotta hit one or the other. But we haven't hit either of them. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 overlapping bars in a row. No, thank you. No, thank you. I just sit on my pause patiently, waiting for an actual setup here. Again, if you took that short, you would have lost your accounts. You need the absolute best setup. So we're looking for S tier. S tier, pandas. Starting to break down a little bit. It's fine. I mean, if we miss it, we miss it. But it's just the fact that the setup is not there. Like, you cannot judge your trade based on the results, like the end outcome. You cannot base your trade off the end outcome. You have to base your trade on all the information you had before it. I know that sounds weird, but that's the truth. You can't base the quality of your trade on the outcome. It can maybe confirm how good your trade is, but you cannot base your trade off of it. Base the quality of your trade off of it. All right. Pushing down. It is what it is. It's not like I would be able to pass my accounts with any of this movement. I would have got stopped out, right, when you have about 20 overlapping bars. They are overlapping, though, right? Even though it's going to the downside, they are overlapping bars. And just, unless I go with the limit order market, unless I go with the limit order, that's the only way I can make money here. And I don't think I'm ready to do a limit order trade with these accounts. Again, you need the absolute S tier setup. And limit order trades, hard to find S tier traders for this, in my opinion. Okay, pushing down. Big down, big up, big down. 5 minutes, just a big trading range day today. Big down, big up, big down. Probably hit here, bounce back up. So if we're trying to go long, we got to hit the bottom of the trading range at least, in my opinion, if I'm looking for a long trade, which I think clearly is this blue line. Why can't it go long? Just keep going long? Yeah, that'd be great. Gold is blasting off and made a new all-time high. This is gold. This is the gold chart right now. What in the world? This is the gold chart. It's insano mode. This candle alone, you would have made $390. That's it. That's nothing. 4 points. Gold is blasting off. Jeez. All right, who cares about gold? We're not trading gold. Why are we looking at gold? We're not trading it. Why are we looking at it? Second, just short for me here. Maybe, maybe not. Second, just short, pandas. Do I like it? I kind of do, pandas. I kind of like it. I think we have more room to get to the downside here. I kind of like this trade. It's a bad looking signal bar though. It's coming off our trend line and 20 EMA though. I kind of like this trade. Out of all the trades, this is like the only trade I've liked so far. Ooh, I just wish we had a better signal bar. But coming off our trend line and 20 EMA. I'll take a failed trap here. I'll take a failed trap here if it does. Failed trap. Trap actually works well. Reversing here. It's not something I would look for. It's not a place I would look for a trap beneath the 20 MA. Right? Even though it does kind of take off, it's not a trade you can take. So who cares? There's just nothing you can do about it. You just have to see it go. Say bye-bye. Next trade. Maybe 2500 tick trap might be worth trying here. I'll try this. Why not? Failed reversal up. Ooh, 5 minute, making a micro double top. Interesting. Okay, it does trigger. Decent push up here. The 2500 tick chart now doesn't look that good for trap in this area at least. Completely overlapping bars. It's absolutely disgusting. Difficult day to trade in my opinion. Like I don't see any good setups. Nothing clean here. It's very choppy. Like I don't know if you like price action that looks like this. But if you do, then you're just built different. What can I say? You're absolutely built different.
$2,500
Okay. Trap trigger is on the 2500 tick chart. And it's absolutely... Is it flushing? I don't know if it's flushing. I wouldn't call that flushing. I really wouldn't call that flushing. Is that flushing? Yep. I'm glad I didn't take that trade. I would have lost it. I'm pretty sure I would have lost that trade. 2500 tick. I'm pretty sure that's not... It's not enough. Yeah, it's not enough. I would have lost that trade. Lower high here now. Better looking setup than lower high. Could be worth taking the lower high here. I usually don't take lower highs though. I've been punished by taking like the first entries like this. Good looking signal bar as well. Just sitting in my pause, pandas. I'm in no rush here. I'm actually in no rush here, pandas. Like, what's the rush? We got all day. We absolutely have all day here, pandas. What's the rush? There's no rush. There's absolutely no rush. I'm definitely taking a fail second entry long here though. If it does trigger. It'll be a Pikachu trade. Let's see if we get it. Let's see if we get it. We need to trigger it first. Come to Papa. Need to trigger this first. And then I'm looking for a short trade. S tier setup, in my opinion. Okay, we don't get the setup. I don't think we're going to get it. Plus, we made a new low already. So, I'm not sure if I'm interested in it any longer. Pop up. Let's trade. trap coming to obvious key area here, but we already broke trend new low, so we're not looking for this to keep going down now. What the heck was that? Pandas! Hope you guys are doing well. End of the day, I'll recap everything that's happened. Like, a lot has happened today on this stream. Feels like entry long here. Not interested. We already made a new low. If it does pop off, it pops off. I mean, obvious target is a previous day's low here. It might bounce off of it, though. 5 minute. We gotta test the bottom of the trading range, in my opinion. Okay, that trap fails. Failed traps often leads to strong reversals. This could be a strong push up here now. Could absolutely be a strong push up here. With a failed trap, could absolutely be a strong push up. Or the market does absolutely nothing like this. Okay, pushing up a little bit. You lose that trade. You lose all your accounts if you took that. That's why I'm being extra cautious. Popping off. Could be a strong reversal with that failed trap. Why not? Why not? Why not us? Trading range, in my opinion. Okay, like I said, failed trap leading to a strong reversal. Could, and it did. It could, and it did. Not that I would take this setup because we're like beneath the 20 MA. Like, if I want a good setup, I need like a lot of things going for me. I need just two key areas: second entry long or failed second entry long, failed second entry, whatever, long or short, doesn't matter. We'll trade both ways. We go both ways. You know what I mean, pandas? Ugh. Fail second to short, I'm interested if you give it to me, but man, this is really reversing strong now. Fail second to short. Am I interested? It's making expanding patterns, as you can see here. It's expanding. It's just too far away from anything. Like, it's hard for me to take that fail second to short. It's so far away from everything. It needs to be off of some sort of support, something. And if you're looking for S tier setups, pandas, this is not it. Even though it looks very strong, it's not it. Looks like it will trigger though. Spoke too soon? Spoke too soon. Expanding pattern here. Higher highs and lower lows. Micro double bottom here now for that trap. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Oh gosh, couldn't get in. I don't really want to. I don't really want if it reverses. If it, yeah, good trade. Oh, I don't think I want it if it retraces. It retraced on me. I don't think I want it anymore. It does close though above. Retraces too strong. You lost that trade. Good thing I didn't take it. Good thing I didn't take it. Absolutely good thing I didn't take it. You would have lost that trade. Another failed trap, right? Failed trap here, failed trap here. Could reverse very strong back down because of that failed trap. Again, it's not a step I'll take, but it just helps you with the direction it might go so you can take a trade in that direction. So at least you can have a sense of it. Right, this is failed trap here and failed trap here. 5 minute charts just making big triangles. Okay, trap triggers. Other side. It's incredible. Crazy market right now. So many overlapping bars. It's not a trade I like. There's nothing I can do here. Maybe a higher low. I'll be interested. Maybe, but again, S tier. That's what I want to find. I'm looking for S tier setups, pandas, and I'm not getting them right now. I'm absolutely not getting them. 5 minute charts making a big old triangle here. becoming a triangle now. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. A, B, A. Pandas! How well are you guys doing today? Let me see. How's your trading day? Let's see, less than zero, less than 500, 0 to 500, less than 1,000, more than 1,000. Okay, expanding pattern, expanding, not reversing off that area. Pushing pretty strong off 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. Just a big triangle on the 5-minute. Second just short here. Interesting. Interesting. Second just short here. Huh. Looks sus. Quite suspicious. Whoa. I've been looking for S tier setup. I haven't got one yet. Just everything looks so sus to me. Too many overlapping bars. Too much trading range price action. Okay. Okay. I guess I'll go long if it actually triggers this and pushes back up. I'll actually go long here. If it goes second just short here. What's happening? Clearly underneath the 20 MA. No setups. I mean, if it just pushes down, there's no setups, but expanding pattern, right, Pandas? Like I said, this expanding pattern, and I hate expanding patterns. It's the worst. It's the worst pattern. You get this nonsense price action. All right, expanding patterns basically make you trade counter trend. Right? You got a strong move up, but if it's expanding pattern, then you have to trade counter trend. It's just a weird thing to do. I'm just not good enough for it. I'm absolutely not good enough for it. I'll admit, I admit my weaknesses. I got a couple. I got 1 or 2 weaknesses, and I admit it. But at least you acknowledged your weakness, right? Once you acknowledge it, you can address it, right? How can you fight an enemy you cannot see? So once you address it, once you know acknowledge it, then you can address it and hopefully work on it. You know what I mean? It might be a weakness for a long time, but still, at least you have a fighting chance. It's better to admit that you have weaknesses, especially when it comes to trading. Like trading, you got to be ready to be like. It's the most clear mirror, right? If you want to see yourself and your own personality and all your flaws, trading is the most clear mirror you can peer into. Seriously, all your greed, all your insecurities, all your frustrations, this is all in one place. Just a melting pot for it. Brings out everything in you, the worst in you. Brings out the worst in you, rarely the best in you. You know what I mean? Okay. Lower high, pushing hard. Second entry short on the 5-minute chart. Terrible signal bar, but underneath the 20 MA. If it bounces back up, I'm looking for a long. Expanding pattern. We have room to the bottom of the expanding pattern still. I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, fail second entry long. Far away from 20 MA. Absolutely untradeable. Bottom of possible trading range. Absolutely untradeable. Fail second entry long here. If it does work out, it's untradeable. It is what it is. Looks like it's about to fail though. Another failure. I almost want to go long here because we have another failed trap. Failed trap, failed trap, failed trap. Failed traps everywhere. This is failed trap day. But the traps are happening in really bad areas, so it's like, it's good. It's not good, but it's like, it's perfectly fine because they are trapping in the worst areas possible. What do you think of fib retracements? They're fine. I don't use them though. They're fine. If you like to use them, that's fine. But to me, it just adds more clutter. I personally like the 50% retracement the most. And the thing about the 50% retracement, that's not even a fib number. Okay, like I said, failed trap. It's these failed traps is the best setup today. Seriously, just blasting off. All right, I think I gotta try to go long here on the 5-minute chart, right? Like I said, it's a failed. Right, it's coming off our trend line now. I think I'm gonna try to go long here. The problem is the 20 EMA is in the way now. I'm gonna try to go long here and see what happens. Is it S tier? Absolutely not S tier. You know what? I just reminded myself we're only taking S tier trades. But like I said, these failed traps are a really good setup actually. They are like, it's the failed traps that are actually like blasting off. Except this one you would have lost. This one would have worked. This one would have worked. It's more the fact you're at the bottom of a trading range. Just go long, go short. Get high or low. I'm looking for S tier setups only, pandas. Only. Okay. Maybe it fails second entry short here. But look at, we're still in this trading range. The thing about this, pandas, though, is if you notice, we have expanding pattern, but we failed to hit the bottom of the expanding pattern. Hope that makes sense. Fail second to short is my S tier setup, pandas. Here we go. Let's see if we can get it. Fail second to short. Or should I look for the failed trap? Like they've all been failing. Like, should I look for the trap to trigger and look for the failure? Probably. That's what I should be looking for. A failed trap. Now that I say that, I'm going to look for it. I'm going to look for this trap to trigger and look for the failure of that trap. Just like here. It reversed very strongly. Let's see if we can get something similar. Bong, 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 bong. Bong, bong, bong. Okay, pandas. Here we go. Absolute just trash price action. Absolute trash price action. What do we have here now? Absolute trash. Price action. La la la. La 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 la. Alright, what's going on here? No clue. No clue right now. It's like I just short on the 2500 tick chart. Could be juicy. Could be real juicy, actually. All right, here we go. Failed trap here, pan, is my setup. Trap doesn't trigger. I think the market knows it's too good of a setup. I think the market's listening to the stream. It's not going to give me the setup I want because it knows it's too juicy. It's too S tier. It's too S tier. Oh, this trap is now not really a trap. Interesting. Okay. Feels like it's a short, maybe on the 2500 tick chart.
2500 tick trap.
2500 tick trap. All right, like I said, you heard it here. Failed trap. You heard it here. You heard. Here we go. We're doing something ridiculous. You know what? It needs a new high. Break a trend new high. It needs a new high here before we go short. Kind of like this, right? It kind of broke trend and made a new high before it went short. That's what we need. We need break trend like we did here. New high. Reversal mode. We're being ultra patient here because really it's not that hard to be ultra patient when the price action is absolute trash like this. Okay. Possible double bottom. Second entry long off top of this trading range. 2500 or the 5-minute chart, right? You got the 20 EMA really blocking you if this pushes up. This could be sus, but I like the fact we're bouncing off this trend line multiple times here. It makes it look like it wants to test the top of the triangle, if not break out of it. Okay, second entry long, bad signal bar, 40,000 overlapping bars in a row. Ooh. Wow, I gotta try. I have to try. I have to try. If that reverses here, I gotta try. I'm sorry, pandas. I gotta try. Okay, it's not. It is not reversing here. It is not reversing here. Absolutely not. Okay, pushing up. Okay, making that new high, like I said. Feels like I just short on the 2500 tick chart. Just triggers. Goodness gracious, is it a good setup? Who knows? We made a breaker trend new high now. Now we're looking to test the bottom of this. Now we're trying to get to the bottom here. Do I take it the first entry down? Definitely not. Definitely not. Lower high? I would consider a lower high, but are we going to get it is the question. You know what I mean? Nah, I mean, pandas. Are we going to get the lower high here before it just breaks, just flushes down without us? That's like what you're most worried about. It's going to flush down without us. That's how you know it's going to be a good. It's going to be a good short because you're mostly worried of it just flushing down. You're just you're so eager to go short. You know it's a good short because of that. It's going to go without us. Bye bye. It's all good. It's going to hit the bottom before we can even get a chance to get in. It is what it is, though, pandas. This is the name of the game. That's what That's the price of patience. That's the price of patience. You miss setups all the time. You're not setups, though. You miss moves all the time. That's the price of patience. There's a price for everything when it comes to the market, and the price for patience is that you miss moves all the time. Like I said, it's gonna hit the bottom before we even have a chance to get in. Right, that's how I knew it was a good setup because I was so eager to go short, but no setups, and that's the price you pay. Flushing, like I said, but you know what? I'm not gonna get mad at myself for not taking a trade because there wasn't a setup. You know what I mean? Like, you're really gonna get mad at yourself for being patient. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't get mad at yourself for that. I might go short here. I don't know. Might still go short. Looking for a fail second entry long. Absolute limit order market, though. Not fail second entry long, but just any short. There's no shorts here, pandas. It is what it is. Basically making a like a head and shoulders, right? Left shoulder, right, or left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Jeez, can't speak. It is what it is. It is what it is. In the 5-minute chart, like I said, the 20 EMA acting as resistance, which is exactly what it's doing. Pushing up quite hard now. Just hitting the top of the range to the bottom of the range. Like I said, like I wanted to go short here after this breaker trend to new high, which is exactly what happened. That was the time for the short, but there was no entry for it, and it is what it is. I'm not again gonna be mad at myself, beat myself up for being patient for my setup. It's like, can you get mad at yourself for that? I think if anything, I'm gonna congratulate myself. I did a great job. I did a great job missing this incredible move down. What professional trading? Jeez. What do you call this strategy? The strategy is called don't do anything. That's the strategy. Being so patient, you just miss everything. Expanding pattern. Never hitting the bottom of the expanding pattern soon, I think. Ah, pandas. Sick. So sick. 5 minute. Having a hard time ever breaking above the 20 MA, which gave signs that we might push down further, which is exactly what's happening. Feels like actually long here. Beautiful trade. But yeah, no setups. Again, no pullbacks all the way down, just straight down. Like I said, it's gonna go without us, and that's how you knew that was a good trade because you're like so eager, like, oh man, this is gonna flush. Like, can I even wait for a setup? Like, you want this to go down. Hits a bottom trade, just goes past it. Hits the expanding, right? Expanding pattern. It's the bottom of the expanding pattern now. So this is why I hate expanding patterns because you have a strong trend down, and now you're thinking, am I gonna do counter trend trading? Like, you have to do like the bad habit, which is counter trend trading. But that's what it beckons, really. Absolutely stupid price action. It's stupid. This is not tradable. Like, who's taking trades here? Who can call this? I mean, I was calling it, but who can time it, right? Who can really time it? Like, at any point, even if I went short here, who knows? It might have bounced up, bounce down, bounce up, bounce down. Like, you could have done that for a while. I don't know. I don't know. Now my ATR is absolute trash. ATR is only 13. The 5 minute chart rate feels like entry long. Let's see, Pikachu trade. Nice Pikachu trade. The second entry short, simple. Actually, what happens with this candle is actually this was a failed trap. A failed trap. Actually, it was a failed trap on the 2500 tick chart. A, B, C, A. Second entry short triggers. That actually reversed, and that reversed again. I didn't realize that. It was the same setup as we've seen in the smaller time frames, on the higher time frame. Interesting. I think it's kind of interesting. I'm not sure if you can really rely on that as any type of trading pattern, but it is kind of interesting that happened. Just shows how what is it called? Oh wow, what's the word? What is the word? I'm drawing a blank here. When the patterns repeat within itself. Oh, what's the word? What's the word, pandas? What I'm trying to say. The market is fractal. That's what I'm looking for. The market is fractal. It's fractal. The patterns you see on the higher time frames, you see in the smaller time frames. The smaller time frames you see in the higher time frames. Wow, the word I was looking for was gay. That too, though. That too. This market is also that as well. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay. Okay. Testing the bottom of the expanding pattern, which is hard to go short right into it, in my opinion. This is why I hate expanding patterns, because it just really stops you from doing anything. 5 minute. Testing the bottom of the trading range. I really thought that I had to test this before reversing. Right, we got big down, big up, big down. You're actually expecting big up at this point, which is kind of crazy to think, but that is what I'm looking for. Right, if we get a fail second short here, this is a S tier setup, in my opinion. If we can get this here, S tier. In my opinion, that's what it is, but we shall see. Potential S tier. Fail second too long here as well. It means keep pushing down. Who knows? Being so patient for the setup. I mean, I'll be salivating at this. If it does set up like this, pandas, I'm salivating. I'm actually salivating. I'm more than salivating. I'm doing everything. Nah. I was thinking about copying this everywhere, but I changed my mind. The setup does happen. I was thinking about copying in all my take profit accounts, but I don't think it's worth. I don't think it's worth. Fail second entry long here. Push down, make a new low. Who knows? Who knows? Could be another one of the setups. Fail trap, just like here. Could be a big push up if the trap fails. Again, I'm looking for a fail second entry short. That's all I'm looking for right now. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. If it doesn't happen, I may just end the stream. We're already extended pretty far. I'll recap everything that's happened though so far. Let me see if the setup happens. I will be salivating. Oh, I'll be salivating, pandas. I definitely will be salivating if this happens. Can we get it though? Can we get it? I will definitely be salivating, especially with a failed trap here. Oh, this needs to push up a little bit more than that, though. Second to short. Looks kind of bearish now to me. I can't go short right into the bottom of this expanding pattern, though. I can't do it. That's why expanding patterns are terrible. We're still in for a fail second entry short here, pandas. We just need to push up above the 20 EMA, and that would be great. That would be amazing. Can't go short here. Can't go long. Can't do anything. It looks like it's going to push down. It looks like it might push down hard. If it pushes down hard, it is what it is. Move on. Move on with our lives. Okay, pushing down a little bit here. Pushing down a little bit here. We don't get our setup. It is pushing down 5 minute. We're at the bottom of the trading range. I think we're going to find a bounce here somewhere sometime soon. Okay, pushing back up. We got 3 pushes down now. We got a wedge. We got a wedge here and a wedge here. Pandas. Pandas. I am going to copy this on the first account. Not the first account, but the account that we're able to make some profit. If we get a fail second short here, I'll take it. And I think it'd be a beautiful set up. Goodness gracious. Here we go. All right, Pandas, last trade of the stream. We're going on with 2 take profit accounts on this. And the goal is to make 2,000. That's it. But on one of the accounts, the one account that's second to the bottom, that account is already above 2,000, so it's going to be money I can withdraw today. For the other account, for the main account I'm trading here, it will just be coming to a stack threshold. But I like this setup so much, I gotta try. I gotta try here. I gotta try. I mean, once you see a setup that you love, you gotta try, right? When else will you try? If you don't try on the setup you love, when else will you try? Ooh, do I still like this trap though? It's beneath the 20 EMA now. It's not as pretty for sure. It's definitely not as pretty. I wouldn't call it S tier anymore. It's beneath the 20 EMA. If it doesn't trigger, it's beneath the 20 EMA. I can't take it, no matter what. Oh, man, it looks powerful though. It looks like it can pop off. It really does look like it could pop off here. Unfortunately, because it's beneath the 20 EMA, if it does pop off, I can't take it. It's just it's too risky. Too risky of a trade. Just like what it's showing here. You probably would have lost the trade already. Ooh. Okay. Maybe a higher low, I'd be interested. Give me a higher low. I need something more than this. Something a little bit more. I need a little more evidence here. Clearly underneath the 20 EMA here still. Okay, higher low. Okay. I mean, it could be the trade. I'm going to be patient here, though. Even with the higher low, what it's setting up for is essentially another fail second entry short if we can get it. I mean, again, that's what I'm waiting for. If we can get it, I'll go for it. If we can't get it, moving on, next trade. We do push higher and we push lower, so we're being patient. Patience is paying off here greatly. Because I've been patient, I haven't blown my accounts yet. We're looking for a massive reversal here, if we can get one. Bottom of the expanding pattern, got a wedge and a mini wedge, right? We got a 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Lots of reasons to reverse here. Higher low now. Okay, looking for the fail second to short. If we can get it, pandas, it's gonna be juicy. It's gonna be so juicy. So juicy, I'm salivating. If we can actually trigger it. Oh, pandas, can we get it though? Does resetting a TPT eval also get the 0 activation, or should I just get a new account with the code? Actually, it's better to reset it. I think the reset, depending on what account you're using, I think. But I think the reset's only $100. But if you buy it with 30% off, it's like $119, something like that. It's actually better to reset. It's cheaper. Look at whatever's cheaper, to reset or buy a new one. I think it's cheaper to reset, from what I understand, from what I believe, from what I know. All right, pandas, we're getting it. I think we waited long enough here. We are absolutely looking for it. Fails to catch a short again. But this time, we have been patient. We've been good little pandas. We've been absolutely good little pandas here, waiting for a setup. Waiting for the setup. Let's get to 20 ticks, and I'll put the place. I'll put it down. Okay, 30 is good enough, far enough away. Thoughts and prayers, pandas. It looks ugly now. We got like 40,000 overlapping bars in a row. I don't think I should take this. No, I really don't think I should take this now. This tier trade has become, ooh. Oh, you know what? I actually like this. I actually like this a lot. Fail trap on the 2500 tick chart. Let's try. Fail trap 2500 tick. Can we get it? 1,000 ticks left still. Pushing down pretty hard. Could be a fail trap on 2,500 tick. I think I'm ready for it, pandas. I think it's good enough for me. Not good enough to trade. Not good enough to copy though. How about we don't copy it. It's not good enough to copy for me. But I think good enough just to try to take. Right, it's a fail trap. Look at fail trap on the 2,500 tick chart. Okay, maybe not. Maybe no fail trap. Maybe it's just a good trap in general. Maybe double bottom here. Who knows? Who knows? Nobody knows. Clearly having a hard time breaking above the 20 EMA though. Looks kind of bearish. I guess I'll try to take the fail trap here. It's been working today. It's been working today, so let's try. Let's try one time. Fail trap. Last trade of the stream, you know what I mean? 5 minute triple bottom. If it does reverse, it'll be a triple bottom off the bottom of this trading range. All right. Last trade. Here we go. Fail trap. 2,500 tick chart. Let's get it. Okay, I might have to time this a little bit. I may have to time this a little bit. But if it triggers down here as a failed trap, I don't know if I like it anymore. I actually like it up here this high. We still have 2,000 ticks left. Okay, maybe failed trap. The failed traps have been working for us, and they're happening at the bottom of trading ranges. Thoughts and prayers, pandas. Last trade of the stream. Can we get it? It looks like it's going to trigger with this bar. Oh boy, pandas. Failed trap. Here we go. Okay, pulling back pretty deep. Pretty deep pullback. What can I say? That's a deep pullback. Still waiting. Still waiting. Oh boy. This is not looking pretty. I just need 16.75 points. That's all I need. That's all I asked for. Is it too much to ask for? Is that too much to ask for? I think this is it, pandas. This is it. Thoughts and prayers. Pandas! Thoughts and prayers! Fail trap! Ooh, need to get up here. That's it. Clear target. Let's see if we can get it. It's pulling back deep. It's pulling back way too deep. It's a trailing threshold, so any pullback's terrible. And oh boy. Oh boy, we're still in. Oh, that's not good. That is not a good candle. That's looking bad. Limit order market. People just selling, and we're dead. Wow, what terrible price action. What can you do about it?
4,500 tick trap.
It is what it is. It's just, it is what it is. I tried, pandas. I mean, we waited for a failed trap. We even got a failed trap at the bottom trading range. What can we do? I mean, it's been working all day. It's been working all day, and when we enter, it doesn't work. It is what it is, and it's already 11:30. What can you do about it? It is what it is. Pandas! I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. It is what it is. That's the price of take profit. That's the risk you take with take profit trades. Yeah, you bust your accounts, but hopefully, if you can get a good one, then you make up for all the busted accounts. Pandas! I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow, 9:50 a.m. Eastern time, same time tomorrow. Hope to see you guys there. Let me do a quick recap of today. First off, we made $2,000 on our Apex accounts. We're basically in payout territory right now with our Apex accounts. And with our take profit accounts, we passed one of them, top left of your screen. You can see we passed one. Not passed, but we got the static threshold on one of them, essentially. And tomorrow, we'll try to crank that and see how much money we can make. But pandas! With that being said, we made some good bamboo today. Though we did lose 2 take profit accounts, it's all good. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. As always, happy trading up. Bye!